farms.
I think Setter probably says something about the Nile. You know, back in the way old days, before people even had technology to miss, the floods were a godsend, you know. They built their farms around them, planned for them. I know there's no plan for these, but there is fruit to be found in them. I think it might probably be time for my second gig. Probably just scavenging then. Something that would fit in for this, like, we're going to need more supplies to deal with everything. So Setter's going to be like, we're diversifying. We are talented individuals with means and motive.
Of course. All you're missing is that motorcycle, right? And she like smiles.
Now that you mention it.
I had almost forgotten. Instead of just like, it would be pretty cool.
She just like chuckles and rolls her eyes and like pats you on your shoulder. Be patient.
So I was like, of course, got my hands full right now.
Is it weird talking to her after cheating on her last night?
Probably. And she's very much trying not to think about it, because that means thinking about nobody who she's very much trying not to think about.
Yeah. I think at some point she picks up on your little bit of nervousness and like stiffness, and she's like, "You really are worried about those kids, aren't you? And all of this."
Fuck, we didn't tell them about nobody. Yeah, you know, it's just, where did they come from? I mean, there were no adults there. Again, I'm a doctor.
She just chuckled. She's like, "Yes, I understand. You understand how that whole thing works. I think we all do at this point. Most of us do our best to." Anyway, she gets a little red, and then she like breaks.
Sarah kind of looks away, and hopefully she misinterprets that.
Yeah, I think she does, and because she does the same thing, and she's like, "I'd really be liking to meet them."
Satter says,
hope-
try one of these days.
You guys should come for
Once
dinner.
What was that? My mic broke up.
Yeah, she's like, or at least hope again. You guys should come for dinner again soon.
I'd like that. And Sutter's thinking to herself, far away from the tower. We are going to need to kill and dispose of someone before Wisher sets foot in that building.
Tavi, I know, he's kind of an asshole.
No, man, they're my people.
Not a dinner
They can't
guest.
die.
Don't worry, she's just nobody. Nobody needs to die and be disposed of, Earl. Those jokes, man, they're not stopping.
Great. I love
Like
him.
stone-faced. No.
I can't
Nobody.
wait for the no, Wisher. I cheated on you with nobody.
You're lucky she can't read a person.
Yeah.
Counter read. No, I'd be acting under fire. I'm cool as the other side of the pillow.
Okay, but I think you have excuse right now. No reason to act under any fire, except for the fire that everybody already knows exists.
Yeah.
So, anything else you specifically want to talk to her about?
I think Setter casually brings up, like, Saffron's ball. That should be coming up pretty soon. She says something like they're always, like, a big deal when there's been a long flood.
She smiles and nods. Should I get out my dancing shoes? And she like grins at you.
She's like, we're two very important people now.
Oh
You
yeah.
always were, but
Oh
now I might
yes.
finally get an invite.
And us important people, we gotta be in important places.
Setter's nodding, which none of you guys can see because she doesn't have a webcam.
Yeah, same.
I do the same thing.
Like I have different poses for different
No,
characters.
like I do poses and I have
Millions.
facial expressions. Like that's the hard thing about role playing for me is I do a lot of my implied jokes and facial expressions, like that conversation with
Oh,
Bren.
yeah.
So like you couldn't tell I was being sarcastic because you couldn't see my face.
Yeah, I do a lot of facial expression stuff too with my characters and fucking. I'm not a voice actor, guys.
Yeah, I gotta remember like say those things because you can't see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's.
Yeah.
So Wisher's like, well, I best be heading out soon. Me and Kettle have business to take care of.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to do in the coming days. If it keeps raining like this, it's going to be harder to get it done. Setter's probably still soaking wet.
She nods and like, stay dry and come visit soon. And she like,
I need a motorcycle. She
gives
winks.
a kiss on your cheek and it's like, be patient. And like, gives you like a finger like toodaloo type thing and.
I say maybe send Kettle by one of these days.
She nods.
Or any car, but, Kettle is... Yeah, I'll just say maybe send Kettle by.
Yeah, she nods, getting your meaning. And they depart. They're the first people out. Anybody else have any conversations they want to have?
I mean, Iris is open to any. Like, she's kind of like just standing there, her arms crossed, with her, not her arms crossed, but like her hands on top with one another with the gloved hand on top. So if anyone's open for conversation, she is.
Yeah, so Brace walks over with a big smile on his face and said, see, I told you I was going to be on your side. I told you, Iris, and you doubted me. You shouldn't doubt me.
I was like out because like my battery, but he wasn't really talking much, right?
Not in
He's
the
like
meeting, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She was just kind of like nods and smiles, like yes, of course you were.
He, like,
Thank you.
of course, anything for a... He, like, stops for a second and trying to... Yes, anyway. I hope everything turns out well for you and your friends, and if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'm sure we can work out some sort of agreement. You are very important people, of course.
She nods.
Anything else?
Wait. I'm gonna read him.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask, how is he really feeling?
About what?
This whole ordeal, and like him offering like Iris the help.
He's a little bit concerned, but still confident that he can remain in control.
Alright.
But not as confident as he was previously.
Alright, then. Yeah, she has nothing else to say.
Okay. Any other conversations?
Nope.
Nah.
So, do you get in the truck and go home?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
nobody else
How
says
many
anything to
children
me.
are dead when we get back?
Hey,
How many did you have? There's like 20 bodies now, so...
oh,
shit.
so Spectre
That
was
means
No
doing
They're-
attempt
work.
to
they're
kill
Ian?
them all with a pentagram painted in their blood on the floor.
So what? Spectre
brought
was
more
going crazy.
Yeah.
Nobody did this.
Oh.
Nobody did it, exactly.
Nobody killed your whole entire hold.
It's a great cover. Nobody did it. And nobody can say you're lying. She can tell.
Nobody is strapped to my augury in the basement and being slowly tortured to death.
Totally.
Have you learned her weakness yet?
No,
recall.
players
No.
can find out though.
Yes, I can.
All I know is she would prefer to not be killed by augury.
Yep.
And it's only a mild preference from what I got.
Yeah, she told you she'd rather have a bullet to the head, and I think you agreed with that. You'd be that.
But like, I'd rather have a bullet to the head than most
She-
ways of dying, so that doesn't...
She doesn't want to be helpless. She wants to be dead or in full control of herself, is what I got.
Interesting. So,
Like her.
Yeah.
back at the tower.
Oh, yeah.
The tower is officially the Tower Hold.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Wait, there's someone waiting there when we get back.
There is.
Yep, because she had no idea that everyone was going to be gone.
Did she come in?
No,
There's
she's just been
someone
sitting
waiting
out
there?
front.
She didn't
Yeah.
go in. and
No,
see
Seth,
if there
nobody
were
is
people.
waiting there, okay? Like,
Did she not
you
go in?
I-
She just
you
wait
know, she was
there
probably
for
turned
people?
away by the first person she saw, and she's like, huh, no one's here, and she's just back waiting outside.
So I
No,
guess we like
I think if
drive-
you're gonna go in and if Saffron wants to find the people and goes in, I think that's something we need to do. I think that's fair.
Okay.
Unless she specifically just decides to wait outside. She can't just happen to decide to wait outside because you decide an NPC told you that. Not
That's
yours,
fair.
mine. Fight. Fight.
Okay.
does
So
she-
she shows up at the tower,
Where does she go?
and through the front door,
Okay.
and I don't think we've ever established this, but there's the security office right there, and I don't know how people get through that normally. Do they just walk through the door? Did we leave the door unlocked?
well,
Did
I
you leave
mean,
the door unlocked?
no.
Setter
Did-
wouldn't have. She
did-
doesn't.
Did that jackass Princey unlock it?
No.
Well, then it's locked.
Okay. Fair enough. Now we have a reason for her to be waiting outside.
Motherfucker.
We have established we are in
We've-
favor of locking doors.
Yep.
Yes.
Fuck.
So yeah, she's just chilling outside
Okay,
in a
cool.
covered area, waiting for someone to get back.
Yeah, so I guess we like drive by the front on the way to the garage, and Leon sees her and just hits the brakes, like, and like
Guns
just
come out. Like,
is just like staring, like, what's she doing here? All right, so
Do guns come out?
I mean,
I don't pull a gun.
Because I mean, she. Well, let me tell you what you guys see. She's. I don't know if she's sitting or if she's like leaning against something. It kind of depends on what's available, but just kind of in a casual pose. She's got motorcycle leathers on, just a jacket and like kind of just casual pants.
Oh, she
Uh-uh.
is a motorcycle. Okay.
She's just got the jacket.
I see
It's,
this as a theme. You like
worth one arm.
motorcycle.
I do like motorcycles.
Fair.
You'll like my second character.
God, no. Please don't.
Chopper
Like a gang.
incoming.
Yeah.
Already got enough NPCs from this asshole.
Oh yeah.
And so,
So yeah.
she's probably she has a sort of, from the best you can tell, it's basically a butterfly knife, and she's been twirling it around in that way people who are good with butterfly knives do.
Yeah. I got you.
And then she sees you drive up and probably like puts it away and stands up straight.
I like lean out the window and I say, Saffron, we'll be there in a minute. I just gotta go park. And then, yeah, I'll park the truck like down in the garage and then go up to unlock the front door.
All right.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
So there's Saffron. If it's Leon who comes to let her in, she's like, man, they
Nobody's
called-
waiting in the security office, just peeking over. Like, what the fuck's going on?
I don't know. The kids might be. Prim and Princey are too busy fucking each other, right?
Did I ever roll for that? Hold on.